Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do your reading. This is kind of like a reading for the second week, or this, that chunk of time there in the second quarter of June. That's when this is for 2022. So asking that your spirit guides and your angels join us, Sagittarius, as we get messages that are for your highest good. I'd like to channel your spirit team and use the cards. And whatever information comes in, I usually just kind of let it flow. And you can take what resonates with you. Of course, you'll know if something resonates or not. You will feel it to be true in your stomach. Maybe not your stomach. Maybe your heart. Maybe your heart. Maybe your mind. Okay, so Spirit, what kind of messages do we have for Sagittarius? Talking of a lot of nothing with your reading so far, guys. I'm sorry. Talking a lot, maybe just talking to talk. Maybe we just don't feel like focusing on something. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody feels really bad. Somebody feels really bad. Somebody feels like they let you down, but not just you. Somebody feels like they let everybody down. It wasn't them. It was an investment that wasn't, it feels like it's an investment that wasn't going to go good for anybody that was invested in it. It's not just you or not just this person. However, this can also mean somebody who was committed but did something that they feel kind of bad about because, yeah, they made a silly judgment call. A poor judgment call. It's affecting this Lovers card. So, challenge. Can we move away from this mistake or this can we move away from somebody's bad or error of judgment? Can we forgive? I feel like is the question, but I don't know. I don't see any other cards out there about that, but we'll see. Not all of you all. This isn't about this isn't some of you all. This is about being at a crossroads because of business. Something about it is just not working like you want it to. So you're on a journey with this Six of Swords. Inevitably, you're going somewhere better when you see it. Nice. Especially with the Nine of Cups. Definitely. Three of Cups on the bottom, guys. Nine of Cups is your wish granted. It's also like, I associate the Nine of Cups with having as much material like as you need, as much to work with as you need. The keys to get you like whatever it is. I know it's cups, but I do get that feeling like plenty of material things for you. I'll get more information about that King of Pentacles. You know, what's interesting is it's in the same spot that Aries had it. In the same exact spot. The Hanged Woman in reverse. No more waiting. Waiting period might be up or coming up. The Queen of Wands. Even though it's Aries there, I definitely see your sign here, Sagittarius. I feel your sign here with this bow. Queen of Wands, she's can put on a persona, yes. She shares her skills with others. Excuse me, coffee. I know that's so gross. Sorry about that. Okay, so Queen of Wands here. Yeah, sharing your talent. Sharing your talent. Bold, brave, daring, exciting. Risk-taking. Ooh. Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles in reverse, one on each end. Wow. I don't know if it's two people that deserve each other. As my dad, that would be what my dad says, not me. But he always says those people deserve it, which I don't know. I'm going to have to get more information, because on one hand, this is usually that energy of someone that interferes with something that's going good for someone else, like their family, interfering, and it's not very caring energy. It's like kind of like selfish motivated, I feel like. And then the King of Pentacles reverse might be about some kind of corrupt means. That's why I said these two might go together. Like, in an odd way, they might go together. Capricorn, Taurus. Somebody's leaving. No more waiting. Time to be bold, brave, daring. Justice, Seven of Cups. There might be the reason, or maybe not so much reason, but the main cause might be that somebody's, this is a lot of options. Just being careful about what you're choosing, because there's this air of permanence to the Seven of Cups on this card with the tattoo. Of course, you can always get tattoos redone too. So, I don't know. Many options available. Justice is bringing truth and clarity, because there is an energy of something that's not working out on the material realm. I don't know. That might be why you have the Nine of Cups wedged in between, is because, like, you've got this crappy energy you're dealing with, but in the middle is a golden egg here. Your Nine of Cups. Justice, truth, clarity. Maybe settling something. Maybe settling a dispute. Those are hornets up there. Sometimes life stings is the message with the hornet. Trying to see what she's getting tattooed on her. Oh, goodness, the Reaper. Okay, the Grim Reaper. This is Everyday Enchantment Tarot, by the way. And this one right here is Dreamkeepers Tarot. Something came by surprise. Somebody didn't listen to their best judgment. I guess their conscience was trying to tell them something, but they didn't listen. And because they didn't listen, now it's a surprise situation you find yourself in to be able to choose, though, from a lot of options. Ultimately, huge transformation. Death and transformation and change. Queen of Wands. I was thinking this Queen of Wands energy is, there's a lot of about that, about the recognition of something that you do really, really well, and your spiritual skills and abilities that maybe others are noticing too. I love the little flower. Hers is more of a sunflower, I think, right? Which is promise that the future has something good. It holds something good for you. Directing this symphony. Beautiful. Brave, bold, daring. Putting themselves out there. And it is for the highest good, I feel like. Black cat, superstition, a win, a big win. Job well done. Give us more information. Tell us more about the Seven of Cups and the Justice. Two of Swords, postponing, dealing with something. So something is going to come, something surprising, emotional, shocking. Or it's postponing a decision, dealing with someone that makes you angry, or someone who's snuck around, lying, cheating, stealing. It can be either this Queen or the King of Pentacles energy in the reverse here. But what else did I see this? Unstable effort. I heard that in the Hermetic Tarot, it describes it as it's work, but it's unstable effort. So it's like I'm trying, but not exactly my best here with the Seven of Swords. Unstable effort. That's how I guess you feel about somebody. I don't know. There's a feeling of being very upset about this. Nine of Swords all together. So there might be something that it's not necessarily you're just postponing, or something you just don't know if you can do, don't know what you could do for it. Queen of Swords energy in the reverse. So there might be an imbalance, like when it comes to emotions, and it may be because the Queen of Swords in the reverse is kind of like surprised that somebody is this detached from their heart space, but I think there's some kind of defense that's been drawn up here. It is in order to find a truth. But this is somebody who, if it's conditioning to like not understand your emotions very well, or others expressing it looks at like a vulnerability. It's not correct thinking as far as like not being in touch with your heart space, but I feel like it is a defense mechanism, and yeah, well, that might be surprising to someone. Usually this person doesn't realize how disconnected they are normally, because it's the norm. It's what they're used to, or their norm. Lots of Libra energy here. Libra, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse with the Six of Swords in reverse. So something ended up being, or costing money. Something ended up costing money against better judgment. We didn't move away when the ice looked like it was going to break. We didn't move away from that, and therefore there's some kind of loss because of it. Probably that Queen and King of Pentacles energy has to do with it. But we're not conflicted anymore on what it is that we want. I feel like we've seen the contrast. And we do not feel guilty here. The Eight of Swords in the reverse, because we know that this state of mind only leads to panic and limitations. So we're not going to think like that. But we'll think like the star energy here, which is getting closure and then accepting your gifts, giving to others, knowing that it's divine timing for your wishes to come true. And this is kind of letting go of the fight with this Ace of Pentacle energy. It's over with. We're moving away from this. This is an angry time, and it is something to do with what we're postponing, but I don't feel like we're conflicted within ourselves. It brought us the contrast that we needed, and so freeing our mind is front and center stage. King of Pentacles on the bottom, Four Cups right here wanting to come off the top. That's usually like, okay, so time to visualize how you do want it. Because there's a wish granted here. There is something really good. Let's pull some of these Dream Totem cards. Let's see what we get. Weariness. No one has your best interests at heart. Others have their own agendas. Step up and take control of this situation. It's the very thing people aren't expecting you to do. Not committed yet on a commitment. It says, ask yourself the question you ask everyone else. What is it that you need? And then listen to the answer and respond actively, like as if it were somebody else. Love, Sagittarius. Before you can truly love another, you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, it will flow into your soul. And wonderful. Sometimes being too cautious is just an excuse for being afraid to take risk and move forward. Don't use this as your excuse to miss out on something great. And that has to do with that. Okay, Queen of Wands is coming across as like, don't miss this and seize the day energy. It's coming across as that. Worthwhile. Life is not about being taught a lesson for getting something wrong. It's about having an experience that adds richness to your life. I want one more for 6 instead of 5. Curiosity. There is so much knowledge surrounding the decision that you need to make. Okay, maybe we're undecided with that Queen of Swords in reverse. However, there are more options you have not yet considered. Slow down and the right opportunity will present itself. That's what I got for you. Sending you love and light. Bye, guys.